titrations. Let us very briefly discuss what is a titration. In the titration we are looking at, we will be adding together an acid and an alkali. We're going to look at this diagram here, where I will just highlight some of the pieces of apparatus used in a titration. In the burette, which is this piece of apparatus here, the acid is added, and into the conical flask, which is placed below the burette with the acid, we have added the alkali. Into that alkali, we add our indicator. We would then open the tap and allow the acid to enter into the conical flask, and in a titration we would allow this until the indicator changes color. So we're looking at the diagram here, right, which is this one, which shows the liquid from the burette being added to the liquid in the conical flask. So we would add until the color of the solution or the color of the indicator changes. We're going to look at this diagram here, where you get to see an actual titration being done, and the liquid is being dispensed from the burette into the conical flask, and we swirl just to make sure it's mixed properly. And if you look very carefully, you can see the color change of the indicator. It is very faint, but you can see that phenolphthalein changes color. I'm going to look to this diagram here, which once again shows the same procedure of the liquid from the burette, which is the acid, being dispensed into the conical flask containing the alkali until the indicator changes color. One term which is introduced here is called the endpoint. So when the indicator changes color, this is called the endpoint of the titration, and the tap in the burette is closed off. As such, I've written a very short note on an acid-base titration. Right, so please be mindful, sometimes I use the words base and alkali interchangeably. At your level, it means the same thing. Right, so you're going to pause the video and take down the note.